Hello everyone, are you ready for another adventure? It's me, Wokey, and I'm back with another Fake Grand Order video, and you can see here, I have Santa Nemo. What am I doing for today's video? I am going to be doing, I guess the best way of saying it is that it's a grind and talk. It's not actually doing the story. I actually quickly skipped it so I could do it because I didn't realize I wanted to see how it was. I assumed because, you can just access the free quest that I wouldn't have to do the main story quest, but no, apparently not. That's not how it goes at all. So, um, today's video is gonna be a simple grinding talk. I just need to do every single one of these at least once, and it should not take very long. And that's gonna be today's video. I hope you like it. If you do, I guess you can leave a like and I guess comment about any of the things I'm talking about. But because it's a grinding talk, I don't really expect any of that because it's just been me playing the game. Usually very badly. So let's begin here. Take a look. 0 people have the event craft essence. It's just so far yet. So let me go in here. Let me see who would be a good. Who's got the Christmas spirit currently on them? Let me see. Is there any good? I know I can think of one. It's Hobbitrot. Hobbitrot has it. Okay, that makes things a little bit easier. Hobbitrot, Hobbitrot, where are you? There you are. Yeah, Hobbitrot. All right, let's go. I don't remember if it's possible to grind. It should be possible, but if it's not, I'm gonna look foolish as I just have to make sure I don't accidentally get Hobbitrot killed. And it should be fine. I also don't think I need Oberon for this, so I can go down and I can use someone else for the time being. Let's see. Who's a good one? Oh, I know who would be a good one for this one. A 3-star. No, no. No, where are you? There she is. There we go. And well, we can put it in there, and then in the back here, we'll put a good old Saint Nick, so he can get his grind bonus on. I don't know why it's being weird with this one. I assume it's because I put in, yes, because I put in 3-star. It's fine. I could also use Samba Quets later, but I think this is pretty fine for now. I guess I can also use another Bonsi of some kind, but until I can get the... Oh my god. Jump scared. I know you're in here somewhere. There we are. Okay. I don't have a single person with Beast. Friend points QP. I really wish there was a way to further even go farther. It's like I only find the barrel one will probably work for this one. No, this one. Yes. Okay, there we go. I wish there was a way to even further. It's really annoying to me that they introduced the concept of, okay, so we're actually going to put less spawn points than you think in here because we're also going to include like ones that have 2.25% or whatever. It's very annoying to me. This is also, I'm almost positive, yep, another one where it's like, it's fine. You know what, I'll put her up there. I don't care anymore at this point. Let's get started with the video. It doesn't have to be exact. Okay. So yeah, I'm just gonna get the apples. It shouldn't be. I don't think this video is gonna be very long. If anything, it's gonna be longer. Me trying to figure out what the fuck to do for the most part, just because I have about maybe a good 30 minutes before my mom comes home from work. Even though I record super late at night, we all work late at night, so we typically have to deal with that. Okay, we go here, go a little bit there, go here. So I have to be careful. I forget which one of these skills, one of these skills is gonna kill Habitat if I'm not careful. I think it is. Yeah. Okay. It gives 100. Pretty sure it's this skill. Yep, it is. There we go. I could have also just likely it saved it, but it's fine. It's whatever. We'll put in Habitat. Habitat's gonna see some play later on because she's definitely one of the units I've been thinking about using for the big grind node that comes in about 7 days or so. I had to stop myself because I wanted to say another number, but it's forbidden. There we go. Alright, not too bad. Go here. It's gonna be actually very funny if it turns out that I accidentally maybe underestimated a couple stuff here. It's fine. I probably should have done the first one. I should have saved it. Now that I think about it, if I remember right, Berserkers give you less NP charge than the others. So if things are looking really bad, I might have to use an NP, a command seal. No, she got it. She got it. My bad, Castoria, for ever doubting you. Even with the Black Grail, it's fine. No, actually, the Black Grail is the reason why I'm doing so much goddamn damage, actually. I'll go here. For no reason, other than it's going to do a lot of damage to Habitrot. She literally has this. I don't have to worry about anything else. Mahoy! Yeah, I'm gonna use a little bit of Castoria. I got Vitch up to Bond 14, so I definitely need to use a couple of the other ones. I think, actually, funny enough, Scotty might be the one I have the least on. So if I see a proper assassin node, I could definitely bring out the mice. That would probably be a pretty good idea. But also, probably don't want to go too crazy just because I also don't want to spend too much time just going everywhere. It should be fine. Right, that's a single golden apple, and then we move on to the next one. Hey, speak of the devil! Alright, here we go. This one I can definitely use them on. That's right, Lucifer the cat, who's currently meowing in the background. I'll pause right here as I quickly build this team. Actually, no, it's fine, it's whatever. I realized, like, why would I save it? It's fine, you can just hear me and hear my thought process. I love these mice. These are one of the units that I'm pretty positive I'm going to be turning into a grand, and it's a really big damn shame that they are story locked, and not only story locked, they are related to the cat is actively making me forget things. It's they're also related to an event, so it's very unlikely for them to ever come back in a big capacity, which is a shame. But yeah, I know Lucifer, it's very bad. And then I have to get rid of Quick because she's not quick in her arts. It's so annoying when I'm looking for Scotty that it does. Oh no, never mind. Here she is. There she is. Oh, my favorite. I'll need to put you on the front. I would like to put Nemo, but I know for a fact that I'm not going to be able to use Nemo because it's going to make me go over budget. Correct by a couple. It's fine. I don't need 0.5 more of something. Here you go. Hold this completely useless seashell. I don't remember. I forget if one of these have seashells, but I'll go here. It literally does not matter to me. I'm just looking to get team cost under, so I can put in Santa Debo so we can get a little bit of bond. It's perfectly fine. All right, next part. Now this one, I have to be careful because I'm also positive that I might end up needing a command code for the final bit. Okay, no, I think I'll be potentially okay. But if there's any one unit that has a chance of completely fucking up their everything, it's the quick units. I'll go here, get a little bit more damage in. There we go. All right, go mice. I love Daikokuten. They're a fave. I love them. I have MP3. I would love to have them MP5 and actually have enough to get them level 120. But goddamn if they've made it as hard as possible for me to do that. Hey! 83%. Let's go! Let's go! Get them! Get their ass! Next, Nezumi. Yeah, but I love these two. I would love there to be another one of these units where you could actually use the other pair of the mice as well. Because I don't only love the front two facing mice. I love all the Daikokuten, including the extremely tall Daikokuten that occasionally shows up as well. I think she's very cute. I love them all. Please release another version of it. I would instantly go. I can guarantee you one person summon on that banner. That banner is me. And if there's nobody summoning on that banner, it's because I am dead. And if I am dead, that would be a shame. Then it's up to Zed to finish Shonen Archive by himself at that point. Actually, no, we did say until one of us dies. I guess the other one would then not have to continue. Quite the contract we're under. Alright, good job there. I love Daikokuten. That's all I have to say. Oh, they have the update now. Now they tell you how much bond they need for the next thing. I didn't even realize that till just now. Cool. Cool beans. Alright, next is Sabers. I wonder if can I just keep rocking with them for now, like this? I don't know if they'll hit the... They might hit the damage threshold. You know what? Only one way to find out. Let's find out. I want to use a little bit more Daikokuten. I love my rice. I love my rice. I love my rice. I love my mice. I love rice, and I love mice. Alright, let's go in. I could have probably kept it in there for a little bit longer now that I think about it. But there we go. NP gain. Get a little bit of this. Get everything here. I think they definitely have the damage. It's just whether or not. On the harder fights, obviously, they likely don't have the damage anymore. But it's important to get the NP gain and everything else. Nope. Nope. Where's that referee? So yeah, I'm obviously going to do a little bit. I have been preparing to do other videos. There's a lot of videos I have to get done, but unfortunately, a lot of my plans for today, which was going to be a completely different video, 2 sets of videos, got completely fucked over by my work suddenly having to close something when I thought it wasn't going to close. So I had to get kind of finished with that. And then even when I did finish, I ended up being pulled in to do a little bit more to help out. And I said, you know what? Sure, because things are likely to slow down at a certain point, but it does make it it does make me a little bit anxious, because I don't have that much days left in December. And I still have a lot of videos to still go through. I still have to look through the new year, come up with my summon plan, talk about how much St. Quartz are going to be in everything, talk about the GSSR. They're already there's another banner at the live stream. They showed off that they are bringing back 4 units, which are Bhima, Durga, Tez, and Cuckoo, which are going to start on the 25th, so I have a bit of time before I have to start talking about them, I guess. On Christmas Day, did they ever think about people like me? Don't worry about it. The video will come out. I won't skip out on Christmas and stuff like that. But yeah, I have a lot of stuff to do, not very much time. I have to get better with a lot of my time management stuff, especially going into the next year, which I've already had a couple of thoughts in the back of my head of what to do it. Probably try out some new stuff to do. Sup? Hi? Hello. I need 100. I don't have it yet. Forgive me, Saints and emails. I'm going to use... Here we go. I'm going to use a bit of my 771 bronze apples, because I'm going to get more bronze apples. And don't get mad at me for using it, okay? Not everyone does. I should not see... I should also stop beefing with the random people that I remember that leave comments. That's actually my big... In 2026, going in, no more beefing it with people that left a single comment that was in no way super hyper aggressive in any kind of way. It's the problem of remembering stuff. I have a very weird memory, so certain things stick with me a lot. So I end up remembering a lot of people who leave comments and stuff like that by certain things. Maybe sometimes it takes me a bit to remember the name, but I definitely remember the picture. So actually, if you keep changing your profile pic, I will forget you. But I will also notice that, oh, they're not on the same one anymore, but I stopped visualizing them as the person that they were beforehand. But occasionally someone will leave a comment and I'll remember it and I'll just not forget it, which is a bad habit to have. But thankfully, no one's ever been that mean about it, and the people who have been mean to a funny degree. I try not to remember those. I only remember the people who are very nice and are like, hey man, here's something like this, and I'm like, oh my god, they're so wonderful. Let me quickly never forget this ever. And start creating a beef in my head where I'm like getting angry at them. That's a giant fucking skull! You got this, right? You got these? We're about to find out. Yeah, later, Death Skull. Oh! One thing I'm not leaving behind in the new year, I am going to continue to laugh at my own stuff. That one I definitely get comments about, but it's like, I can't help who I am, man. I'm sorry. You're gonna have to just find someone else. I like laughing, and I like laughing at myself. We'll soon close. But yeah, there was a bunch of stuff that I'm also behind on watching things. I'm definitely behind on my movie watching. The last 2 movies I watched were Five Nights at Freddy's 2 at the theater. Hell of an experience. You can check out my letterbox if you want the full breakdown of what happened there. Sure, I'll send a request there. But to make the short of it, About 20 minutes in, the lights turned on, and then from then it became one of the greatest. Oh, hello, friend. That's right, I need 200. I don't need 100. I'm dumb. I was thinking of the hat. I'm always thinking of the hat. Alright, next. Okay, for this one, casters. So I'm gonna mosey on back to Hobbitrot then. For this one, okay. But yeah, the lights turned on in the theater, and then the movie just stopped. And then at some point, people went to go say hey, so we started having shadow figures in the theater as everyone's like, oh my god, it's Bonnie, and then it was like someone doing a little bunny shape, and that was great. I loved it. I loved every second of that. It was great. And then at some point the movie came back, but the sound didn't come back. So then me and my brother were in our heads coming up with what we believe was the plot line of Five Nights at Freddy's 2. We weren't too not the plot, not the full plot break details, obviously, but what we thought was happening in the screen based off of the words about Abby being pissed off and everything. So then eventually it came back, and then we had to yell at the people saying, "Go back, go back, go back," and they did eventually come back. And from then on, the movie was the movie was Five Nights at Freddy's 2, which I thought was better than the first Five Nights at Freddy's. Maybe that's a controversial take, but I always thought it was. But probably not a movie for everyone. I could agree on that. Not a movie for everyone. But I enjoy it because my brother loves the series, and that's enough for me. Like, I always ask him, here's some stuff. So through osmosis to him, I know a lot of the characters. I keep asking him, when's the man who walks hella smooth gonna be coming? And he says, Five Nights at Freddy's 3, that's your guy. He should be there. That scene that you keep referencing every single time we go to these movies, saying, "Where's the?"
Happen in the third movie.
It should happen in the third movie. He says it should.
He was in the second movie.
He's in the second one, but he was not walking hella smooth yet. He was not. He had a very good. I liked his presence though. He had a very good presence to him. Michael. I thought they did very well with that. So yeah. I ended up I did end up liking the movie, but I also realized as far as the movie goes, it probably doesn't work. But at some point, maybe it was the atmosphere of the air. I was clapping when the end sequence started. I was like, yeah, let's go. And then the other movie I watched was Once Upon a Time in America, which is a very different movie from that movie. 3 hours long for once. For one. Big ass long fucking movie. Made by De Leon, of the most famous for Fistful of Dollars? No, Fistful of Dollars, Once Upon a Time in the West, The Good, the Bad, and the Ugly, movies such as that. Very big spaghetti western guy, Italian director. And that was an amazing movie. I love that movie. It was I'm gonna bring out the big gun for this one. Actually, no, I'm not gonna bring out the big gun. I just realized I'm here at the end. This is where the funky nodes start, so it's gonna have to go to the ultimate funky town. I'm gonna have to send it all the way to Flavor Town. That's right, Cuckoo. If you're curious about how powerful an MP5 Cuckoo is, prepare to witness it. I won't figure out a way to get Santa Nemo in the back for this one, because again, I'm not gonna be hardcore grinding this one, just a little bit. I don't know why I skipped it. But yeah, 3 hours long. That's a movie that can't be made today. Not in the sense of like, oh my god, this could never be done again. Blah, 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 blah. No, I mean in the sense of the way that the child actors were used in this movie, no one would approve in today's age. And you know what I mean if you've ever seen movies kind of like Taxi Driver or The Sort. They were having them kids do things that I was like, holy shit, they just didn't care back then. It was like, god damn, they did not give a fuck about the well-being of these kids. They were like, yeah, go ahead, this seems perfectly fine for you to do. And it ended up making a perfectly fine, amazing movie out of it. It really is. The beginning of it, I was a little bit confused because of the setup, but eventually I understood where the movie was going. I was a little bit confused in the beginning, and I did watch the one that was supposed to be watched, which was not the one that was cut for when it was brought over here. Because if you don't know, Once Upon a Time in America, it was cut when it was brought over to America because they said it was too long. And they said, we need to cut this down because these Americans, even back then, they're not going to watch a full 3-hour movie of this. So they cut it, and it ended up being worse. And that was a shame, because if they had released it as it was probably intended, probably a lot of things would have been different. It was like Sergio Leone's version of a Godfather type movie, so it was a fantastic thing. So it was a really good movie. That was awesome, and those were the last 2 movies I saw, which really, I guess, shows the full gamut of things. I'm just pressing buttons here. I just want her to do more damage as we end this off. But yeah, I recommend both of them. I have to go back to watching more movies. I have to go back to watching TV. With the big one being this time Fallout. Fallout is even out now, and I still haven't had time to go watch it. But you know. Busy time. Take that, 1 million. Perfect. Now enjoy your nap in the cold. Vitch is talking a lot in my ear right now. I don't know what she's trying to say. Alright, let's see. Do I have enough for a single thingy yet? No. I just realized, do I have enough friend slots? Did they add more friend slots? Did someone unfriend me? What the fuck happened? Give me a sec. I need to check on the friend situation real quick. Alright, yeah, that's good, because I ran out of stamina right on time. Oh, wait, no, I need to get... No, but it needs 5, doesn't it? It's fine, I'll save that one for a later time. Those need 5 to the Nautilus, and you can only get 4 in one lotto thing, so let me go check on my friends real quick. That's right, I leveled up! I completely fucking forgot that you get friends when you leveled up. I was like, where the fuck did they find it? Did someone unfriend me? No, they didn't. So there you go. I'm sure by the time this video comes out, someone will have accepted my friend request, or maybe not. Who knows? But that's it for today's video, everyone. Thank you very much for watching. If you're looking forward to the other big videos coming, I swear to you, they are going to come. It's just taking me a bit to actually get them done and dusted and recorded. But I thank you very much for watching this one. I wish you all the best of luck in your grinding, and I'll just be slowly kind of grinding it. I have to go back and read the story. And if you're wondering why I didn't read the story for the video, it's a very good question. The reason is that I'm not going to be able to do the full story. Maybe at the end when I'm no longer busy before the event goes away. I can, potentially, maybe. How long is this event last? Actually, now that I think about it, because this event has such a limited time, it would be 12:30. Fuck. Let me know if you'd be interested. Just because now that I realize that some people are not going to be able to read it because they didn't beat Trom. So if you're interested in that, let me know. Otherwise, I'll see you guys in the next video. Until next time, bye-bye. Peace out.